Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. I'm about to say that last line. Let us march on till victory is won.
It should definitely just be police reform. It's to the point that the relationship that not even just African American or impoverished people have with the police, it's the general consensus that the police are not your friends, or not your allies, or not here with your best intention. It's beyond sad to say, it's going beyond just a black thing. You got to a point that other races and other people, other ethnicities are now legitimately and wholesomely fearful for the well-being of someone else, someone, let's say, African American descent, of me. And that's where I think we need to first start off with everything at. Whether it be a police stop or someone's calling in because of a disturbance, it's the connotation and that set disposition that we have towards police is that I really feel as if that's where this whole divide is going right now. Why we feel as if there's no ground for us to speak on, why we have to riot and protest. So my answer to that would be, we have to reform and basically retrain our police officers, and maybe even introduce a policy in which we should commune with our police officers, our local police department. We should make them more human. We should, take away this whole monstrosity appeal that they have. When you're seeing that cop on the side of the road, he is out to get you. He's a wolf and you are the sheep. And that's where that disposition is really fueling this entire upset, this aggravation, the riots, the protests, and all. Because we don't feel safe. No one feels safe. And the people who are supposed to keep you safe are the ones who are actively threatening your safety. So my answer to that would be, is we have to really humanitarianize, I guess, or redevelop some idea that the police, that law enforcers are actually out here with our best interests. Whether that be that the police have to start doing something more active within the community and start interacting more with the community in order to break down those walls, so be it. But these are the reforms and these are the goals that we need now. We need to not have every single time a black man interacts with a police officer, he's afraid, he's fearful. He's, oh my gosh, I might die or go to jail today. We need to completely destroy that whole ideology. Destroy it. And the only way we can do that is really seriously is by sitting down, talking with each other, and reiterating the fact that we are all in the same playing field. We're all here together. And that's where we're really separated right now. And that's where I believe our falters are, our problems are, and our goals should lie, would be reorganization of law enforcement and security.
Yeah, man, so a lot happened yesterday. We're walking back up now. How we feeling? What's going on?
Oh, yesterday, man, it was a great day. We end up ending the day. They end up ending the curfew. So all the people had a victory yesterday. So right now we're walking up to the crowd, but it doesn't look like we have as many numbers as we had yesterday. So we're gonna get over here and see what's going on and figure it out.
That's big. That shows that this movement is growing in strength and also popularity, that we're winning. and we're showing what real justice looks like. And so I think we need to be fighting for that same, again, defunding, because that's part of that demilitarization of DPD here. There's no more tanks. Tanks is not what you need to keep these streets safe. That's just not it. We just know it. Housing is a great way, and jobs for people is a great way. But not tanks. I don't know. Someone can fill me in because I may have missed it. But outside of using it against protesters, I also don't ever remember them having use for tanks. So that's also a real problem. I think it'd be really good, and our folks, more folks are going to be coming in later. That's cool. But I do think it's worth having some discussion about what happened yesterday. And I totally would, when we get, a better sound system, which is on its way. Also, just want to open the floor for anybody who want to speak and share their thoughts as well. Because I'll just say this. What was so interesting about yesterday was that it almost seemed as if there were multiple layers and attempt at bringing us up, at keeping us divided, intimidation tactics, specifically against me, Nakia, and all the people who are in the front, by so-called leaders. It's so funny, the amount of coordination that these so-called community leaders put in.
Right.
I just know that if they did a fraction of that, Detroit would be in a far better position than it is. It's a shame that so much effort was being put to squash a movement that was actually trying to move things forward. So we should have a discussion about that, because I think those are some important things that we have to consider. And debate is cool. I just want to point out, as we get prepared to open it up, because we'll open it up to whoever, that we also just be truthful and honest about what our positions actually are. Because again, heard yesterday, I'll repeat it again. That's cool if you want to do something else. I just want it clear that standing with me means something very specific. And you know what? Do not accept anybody's attempt to tell me they stand with me when they're absent where I'm at. Or that they stand with this movement, but they're nowhere to be seen where this movement is at. We're free to have differences of opinions and approaches, but let's be serious about what exactly it is we are representing. Because this movement is too strong and too important, excuse my language, but for the BS. We just don't have time for it. Now is the time for everybody in a real, clear, and frank way to let people know where they actually stand. Point blank, period. And like I said, as soon as I want to have this discussion, I really want to give people a chance who participated in this movement over the past several days a chance to speak and be heard. So if we could just wait until we get the better sound system, and then we'll just have people line up. And when I say an open mic, I really do mean an open mic for real. This, because I feel like we gotta make time to make space to have these discussions.
When I was young, I got into a couple of altercations, got a couple felonies. Now, for over 25 years, I've straightened up my act, I got myself together, and all that I keep hearing, every step I try to make forward is the door's being closed in my face because of my background check. I did nothing else since then. I think there should be some kind of legislature change. If we're good, we ain't did nothing, in over 15 years, clean our background up and let us move forward.
How do you feel about everything that's going on right now?
I feel like it's a whole generation of us that has been silent, ain't said nothing, and I'm glad this younger generation is stepping forward and they tired. I'm tired with them. I know y'all tired because I've been tired. I didn't have nobody to talk with me. Now we got somebody that's ready to get some real change. Thank the Lord.
What brings you down here when you think about everything going on?
I just born and raised in the suburbs of Detroit. I work down here. I've been here my whole life. I just feel like I gotta be down here, you know? I've donated, I've signed petitions, but I need to be here. I need to just, and I've never done it before, so it just feels good, you know what I mean?
Something to say.
For sure.
So shit, we just really want to know about how you feel about everything that's going on in the world and shit.
What's the name of the company?
Shit, we independent. I rap. He got a band.
That's what's up.
We don't even know.
We both rap too.
It's on then. So we can start shit after this too. So we just really want to know what you feel about all the shit that's going on in the world and what you think we can do to change besides shit like this, because shit changing really.
Yeah, first of all, man, it's sad to see everything that's going on. It's what we're really, man. Everyone's saying that this protesting and stuff ain't really gonna work and stuff like that. Yeah. But it's good to see all the people, you know, come around and just be for each other. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're white, black, whatever it is, man. People coming out, showing love. This is deep. You know what I'm saying? They march after every single time Eric Garner when he died and stuff like that. This is deep, bro. Like, it's crazy. I just came here. I just felt the energy just coming here.
Yeah. This your first time being out?
Yeah, it's my first time.
It's live, right?
Yeah.
Live.
You know, the first time when it happened, I was like, man, I'm so numb to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, man, what's going on? But now I'm just like, I gotta be out here.
Because we so used to seeing it. It's so crazy because you get in a cycle and keep seeing the same shit that you, like you say, you become numb to it when you feel like, man, it ain't shit that I can do.
Right,
and then you see people come out here and you see people all fucking colors, bro. People that you would never think would be out here with you.
Right.
And they out here, bro.
It's crazy, yeah. Most definitely, yeah.
You got anything you want to say, bro?
Yeah, bro. Hey, Monte, man. My name's Jay. Nice to meet you. Hey, man. All I gotta say is power is in unity. Power is in unity. You know, we might not even see a change, but you know what? It's gonna be a change one day. So you might not see it, but I know my kids will. My kids' kids will. That's all we fighting for. Cases may be settled, but you know what? It's still hey, we still gotta go get it. Still racism. Still, hey, we still fighting. We're still out here, no matter what. And that's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on. I think they talked about, you know, this group collectively talked about, about 15 different points that they want to bring up to the mayor and, you know, the police chief. And I think, you know, we have to focus on Detroit. You know, we can change the world, but we got to focus here first, you know what I mean? And this is how we do it. I mean, it's proven. So, what is this, day 7? We're here. We're here, and they better, and they need to charge that cop with first-degree murder.
First-degree murder,
like for real. That's crazy.
Is this the first protest you ever been to?
No, I've been to like the Women's March and stuff down in DC, and Women's March was my first one.
Really? That's dope as hell.
Yeah, I lived down in DC for 8 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
When did they hold the DC March?
What's up?
When did they hold the DC March?
Shit. When was it? I don't remember. My memory bad.
I want to go. I definitely want to go.
It was the first year after Trump got elected.
Okay.
I don't remember what month it was though.
So, we really appreciate your excerpt. I appreciate you being out here with us.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I like that white V-necky. That mug crispy, boy. All right, what you want me to say?
Good little city lad.
This is why it's important to be here, man. I'm telling you, this is why it's important.
To anybody, Vontae, bro. Nice to meet you, Vontae. Nice to meet you, man. This is YouTube, bro. Both of us make music. Whatever you want to say, we just want to know how you feel about everything that's going on. And what you think.
I love that all these people are out here fighting for justice. Love that young black men are out here my age. We out here fighting. We want the people who killed George Floyd to go down. We love our city. We gonna build up our city. Yo, I'm out here. I'm from here, and we gonna build up the city. And I'm gonna fight until I'm gone doing it, so we can build up the next generation. My name is Trey Little. Be looking up. Let's get it.
Israelites in the Bible.
That's all you need.
You knew that? Yeah, I got a gift for you.
Yeah, I got that.
Let me get that my
That's
book
what
back.
everybody gotta know. You gotta know that shit.
Yeah, no, it's here.
We God on the true people. How long you been out here every day?
I skip Monday and Tuesday though.
Okay.
Every day, Saturday, Sunday.
We seen you was out here fucking past curfew and everything.
Yeah.
You dedicated to this shit. What you think we can do to have change though? How can we instill that same mentality to all people? The black people, guys, real people.
Keep the law and keep telling people. When we out here preaching, preach that, keep the law. We true Hebrew Israelites. When they say no deportation, that means the Mexicans. They are people too. And it's a music CD.
My brother.
They ain't gonna tell you genocide your neighborhood, teach you how to be a Hebrew Israelite. It's hip hop and R&B. It's the best music you'll ever hear.
Thank you. I appreciate it. This you here?
Them my mans in them.
Some mans in them?
Yeah, I ain't no rapper. I'm pushing it. I'm out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
My dog, bro. Who's your name?
My name Obadiah.
Obadiah? Monte, bro.
I'm shooting this video because obviously a lot of people are catching the voice of the group. Very powerful voice. A lot of cameras out here. I think there's a lot of individual voices out here that might be getting missed out on a little bit. I think there's a lot of depth to the whole picture. So we're out here asking people how they just feel about everything. You want to be on camera?
Oh, absolutely. You just have to deal with my dog.
No, we love dogs. What's his name?
Her name is Nora.
Nora?
Yeah, she's
Nora?
6 months.
But yeah, we just really wanted to know, how did you feel about all the protests that's going on?
How do I feel about the protests?
Yeah. And what do you think we can do to change the situation that's going on in America?
Right now, how I feel about the protests, I need this energy in my life right now.
Yeah.
I need this like I need air, like I need the sun, right? I need this collectiveness. I need this energy. What I think we can do to change police reform, man. Honestly, we need more people to be held accountable for the shit that they do. We need more people to stand up and be able to also say the same thing that we're saying right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Not just when it's convenient, not just when they feel like it's the most clout they can get, right?
Yep.
This needs to happen every day. This needs to happen within our lives every moment to moment, right?
Gotta live by it if you want other people to live by it.
100%.
We gotta hold everybody to their own accountability. And shit, you only as good as the person next to you, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
For real.
Treat those the way you want to be treated.
That's the way it go. I appreciate you, bro.
100%.
Appreciate you for your thought. How you feel about all the protests, all the unity that we got going on? And what you think we can do to change all the situations going on?
I don't know if you want my opinion on that though, but I'll say a little something. Honestly, the little all united thing, that's what I'm loving that right now, man. The shit that's going on though, it's a whole different story. Yes, I am one of those people that don't like it, one of those people that can't stand it. At the same time, I don't like how the fuck we about to, it's a whole ass president that's trying to do a race war for some dumb ass reason after his whole ass got everything. Like, bitch, you don't need shit else, bro, for real. I feel like, honestly, that I feel like they just gon' let this shit slide. I feel like they gon' make niggas just let them niggas be feel good for a little bit longer before they start going back to what they want to do. So I doubt it's gonna stop, but I'm happy that we here to fucking make that shit try to change. And because, like I said, they want this shit to happen. They want whole ass, and the whole ass cops, bro. They feeding off this shit, dog. They literally feeding off this shit, bro. They feeding off this shit. They love this shit. They live for this shit. They hoping something pop off because the cops is the soft niggas that don't want to go to war, don't want to go to the army and shit to go to war. Y'all want to make war on y'all city. So obviously, y'all some whole ass niggas.
Be able in a physical peak to even go to war.
Exactly. Like, no, man, it ain't that. Because they physically could do it, but they heart ain't in it, bro.
That's the heart. It's the heart, bro.
That's what it is about.
A whole different beast.
This whole thing is about heart. Niggas tired of this shit, bro. And then they talking about after the looting, then they shooting. But nigga, hey, it is what it is. Shit gotta happen to make some shit happen.
They shooting anyway.
Exactly. And they ain't gonna stop anyway because, like I said, they want this shit. They fiending. They love it. Yeah, fuck you, man. Fuck these niggas. I'm out here. I'm always be out here. Y'all ain't gonna catch me. Y'all can try. Nigga, we doing this shit, man. Black Lives Matter. All that matters. All that matters, man.
You had your headphones in. You was in the zone. It was early. I'm like, fuck it. I ended up catching up back with him. So shit, we done bumped in our boy from the first video again. We just want to get an update with him. And shit, how you feel about the last couple days since we talked to you, bro?
I mean, I just shed a lot of tears past couple days because it's just like still a lot to take in. Seeing white fists and stuff like that, it's just it's been a long time since I felt good, walking around with like black skin and shit. So it's been awesome. It's like probably the best couple of days of my fucking life.
That's the same exact feeling I've been having, bro. And it feel like you really belong in something that's way bigger than yourself. Way bigger than yourself. And so were you out here? Were you out here yesterday when they ended up lifting the curfew?
I was not out here yesterday. I was disappointed. That was a big day. That was a huge day. So was I.
Shedding tears, so fucking crazy, bro. It was crazy.
That whole day.
Yeah, yup. We ended up on cemetery on IG and shit. So with everything that's been going on and all the marches and shit, have you seen any major changes so far just in these couple days?
I mean, I haven't really seen any besides, the convictions and stuff, but most of the changes that's supposed to happen probably gonna take a little time. The only thing that really changed for me was just like the vibe. It feels like a different vibe around the world and stuff like that. And it feels good, the air feels good, the energy feels insane. All this is just, and it's for a good cause, and it's happening all around the world. Biggest civil rights movement in history. It's just
history.
It's huge.
This is history. All this shit out here, this is history. It's history, bro. And we're a part of it. We're on the right side of history. When they rewrite the history books, we're gonna be on the side of the people who the fuck we was looking up to.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Martin Luther King, all those people who
That's
marched.
what it feel like.
That's exactly what it feel like, right? It feel like when you see those pictures of those people, black and white, in those protests, and you see them with their fist up, no matter what color, I feel like those people. And it's alright.
This the fight we always needed. We needed their help.
It's the fight worth fighting too.
Yes,
it's the fight worth fighting. Well, I appreciate you again, my brother. So I was just wondering, like, how do you feel about all the unity and the protests, and what do you think we can do to bring change around the world?
I feel like, the unity around the world, with everybody coming together, it's a good thing for change because this has been happening for years, and as a people, we need to have a voice to be heard. We need people to speak for us, and we want to be treated fair and equal to everybody. And I feel like from the great prophets and, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Muhammad, all these different powerful leaders, they are trying to ascribe to us that we need to be better. Like, we need to get rid of this corrupted system. This corrupt system is corrupt because they're treating us unfairly, like we're not even the people. They're looking at us as criminals. How is it we're supposed to be proven innocent and before guilty, but we go to jail? We go to jail, and that's not right. And we haven't been proven innocent yet, but you treat us like criminals. We are humans before anything. And I put this message out here. This is a positive and peaceful protest. You can grow. People, open your spiritual eye, be open to change, and let's get along as one and all. It's one nation, one love.
Appreciate it, brother. Man, thank you. Be safe out here tonight. You too, bro.
What's up? Nicholas Buckingham.
So we have the leader for Michigan Liberation here, and I really just want to know, how do you feel about all of the unity and all of the protests we have going on, and what do you think we can do to change everything that's going on in the community?
I feel good about it. To see this many people just coming together right here from Detroit, and the narrative was that these people is coming from all over to destroy our city. We've been out here every day, and these people came here and allowed the folks right here in the community to come up with their own demands, and we're going to deliver these demands to the police. This is what organizing look like. When you use strategy and tactics, you have a vision and an outcome. This is what you produce. It doesn't matter where they came from. We got black folk, white folk, we got queer, trans, we got everybody in here, and they all screaming what?
Black Lives Matter.
That's right.
Black Lives Matter.
That's right.
And can you how you were incarcerated and you came out of
so I'm the campaign director for Michigan Liberation. We're a 501c4 statewide organization that focuses on criminal legal issues. Everything we do is through the lens of abolition. So we believe in building a world with no prisons, no police, but holding each other accountable as people. I spent almost 10 years in prison for armed robbery. And when I was in prison, I started to organize to bring the cost of the phone calls down. It took us about a year to win that campaign. And after that, I spent the next 2 years in solitary confinement. I brought that same energy right here to the streets, and I've been organizing for the last 7 years here in Detroit, all across this state. I'm connected with national organizations. I do my thing. Look me up, Nicholas Bucky on my voice horse, because I've been out here every day.
Remember that name. Remember that name. It's a powerful person for it. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you and everything you're doing for everybody.
I feel good. I feel like this is good for Detroit. In a place like LA, you can march around Beverly Hills. In a place like LA, you can go down to Beverly Hills and fuck up all the rich people shit, the white people shit. But over here is less like that, because Detroit's still a mostly black community, even down here. Maybe not in downtown, but I think it's good that we are keeping it peaceful for here. You know what I'm saying? But whatever gotta happen. So.
Listen, bro. How you doing? Listen, bro. I need everybody to have their friends, bro, come out here. This right here, this my friend. I didn't even know he was coming. No text messages, no Instagram messages. Hey, look, none of that shit. If you're not out here, bro, you're on the racist side, bro. I don't care what nobody has to say, bro. You need to fight for a change. Watch out, bro. You about to get hit. Hey, real shit, though. If you're not out here doing this, you're not about to change anything. Posting, not about to change anything. If you're not out here doing this, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, if you're not doing this, you're not changing anything. I swear to God. I swear to God. Get out here, get active. Real shit, man.
One thing I want to say, because we drove out from across the country, right, to get back here. Because I was all the way across the country when this shit started popping up. And driving through all of rural America made me realize most of where people live in the U.S., white America, they have no reason, this does not affect them, they have no reason to act, they have no reason to even feel bad about it, you feel me? So, in order to make anybody that's in that bubble feel any kind of way about this situation or even notice it, it's gonna take a lot. And we might not even be able to get to the common white America, you feel me? So we have to make a lot of noise to the people that are in power. And this is the way we're doing it. It's the way to do it. That's what I gotta say after driving across the country.
The mayor and shit about the whole situation. So we just really want to get the pillars in our community to show the world that shit, we've been peaceful, bro.
Right. This is our community. Like, you from the D, right?
Yeah,
you from the D, you know what I'm saying? You know, like say less. And I appreciate that too, because I don't speak for everybody in Detroit, but I do speak as a Detroit resident when I say that I came out here originally because I heard the narrative that, you know, these outside infiltrators and agitators were tearing our shit up, and I was like, hell no, like I'm about to go fucking, like, at least if I can't worry about the police policing us, I'm about to police these motherfuckers myself. And then I came out here and I realized that there are so many brothers and sisters that are from Detroit, that are on the same tip, and they aren't out here to police, they are here to voice their grievances and follow the movement, you know what I mean? Because this is a national protest. They keep trying to say we need to take this somewhere else, but that's bullshit, because I was here Tuesday thinking that and got my ass beat by DPD, and I got it good compared to everybody else. I wasn't bleeding, I just got pepper sprayed and slammed on the ground. Like, thanks, master. You could have fucked me up way more, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they want us to be afraid to protest. This whole thing is bigger than George Floyd. It's bigger than those 4 cops. The main thing that we focus with right now with this bullshit curfew is that you cannot criminalize civil disobedience. That is what this curfew is about. And if it is not about criminalizing protesters, then it doesn't need to be attacking protesters. It needs to be towards other people, because we should be allowed to peacefully protest. I'm not condoning violence of any sort, especially in my city. We all carry the legacy of 67. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we also carry the legacy of that anger and pain. And here we go again. Same shit. Like, how can we not show up? We can do it different, yeah. But this is what different looks like. Don't tell us how to do it no other way.
You know exactly what we doing. And shit, we seen the way they did it before.
Right.
We ain't get what we
That
wanted
ain't
out
work.
of it.
That ain't work. And then they left us to clean up the mess.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
let's just keep pushing forward and say, if you had one last thing that you had to say to the world, bro, what would you say? People across the seas, people in wherever, bro. What's one thing that you can just leave with the people?
Drink water.
I don't know, but we're gonna find out. We meeting back up at the police station, so probably gonna make some kind of compromise with Craig for uplifting the curfew last night. So probably give him what he wants tonight. We'll figure it out. We here now.
Anything. We will bring it back. We will bring it back to this crowd. To this crowd. To vote on. To vote on. I repeat. I repeat. We will not. We will not agree to anything. Agree to anything. Before we bring it. Before we bring it back to this crowd. Back to this crowd.
Currently leaving the protest, and I guess they probably made some kind of compromise with Craig that we'll probably cut it a little early today since he lifted the curfew. They still said they wasn't imposing a curfew though, so if people decided they still want to march, they still can. But so I ended up talking to Tristan and another one of the leaders, and they gave me some information about the Belle Isle scene tomorrow. So if those wasn't informed about Belle Isle years ago here in Detroit, when the first race wars went on, or riots, 37 people were killed on Belle Isle by the police. So when I spoke to Tristan about it, he told me that it's liable to be a trap. So we're going. We're gonna figure out what's going on, and shit, whatever happens, once again, wish us luck. Till next time.